If your data was compromised in the PowerSchool breach, you can access some tools to help you avoid identity theft. WRAL education insider Emily Walkenhorst investigated the PowerSchool breach, joins us now to explain how this breach could affect kids. So Emily, you spoke to some cybersecurity experts. What is available for families out there?
PowerSchool enlisted Experian to offer 2 years of credit protection for anyone whose data was stolen, even if it wasn't a social security number. Adults can get a credit report, credit monitoring, and monitoring of the web for identity theft. For kids, they don't offer credit monitoring, but they'll trace children's social security numbers to see if they show up in an Experian credit report.
And the fact that kids are wrapped up in this really makes it unique, I think, for a lot of parents experiencing something like this for the first time. So how common is it that kids are targeted in this way?
So I spoke with cybersecurity analyst Doug Levin. He says kids' information is actually more valuable than adults because kids don't have things like credit cards issued by companies that can flag potential fraud.
It can be quite a long time before they learn of an issue, and so that is super valuable to a cyber criminal.
Boy, and we also know that all public schools in North Carolina were affected here going back to 2013. Are schools notifying those former employees or those former students going back all the way that far?
So Experian is sending notices to the people they have contact information for. So if you think you may be affected but haven't heard yet, contact your old school. And PowerSchool has a web page with instructions for what to do. You need to enroll by July 31st. Now, Levin says you can also, for free, freeze your credit. That means you need to give written authorization for a credit report to be released. It can mean a delay in securing a loan, mortgage, and some other things.
That little inconvenience in unlocking your credit record is going to be well worth sort of the comfort you get from knowing that it's going to be much harder for there at least to be financial fraud against you as a victim of this incident.
So that's a little bit more of a commitment, but one way to protect yourself longer term and against future breaches.
All right, Emily, thank you. And of course, you can read more about how to do that, how to freeze your credit in our deep dive into the PowerSchool breach. You can find that in the education section of WRAL.com.